I think my prayers have been answered.
Go on.
YouTube removes Logan Paul from Google preferred purchase. YouTube Red Originals on hold to wake a controversy.
Huh.
YouTube responds to controversial Logan Paul video.
About time.
Let's look at that. Oh, shut up, Logan. I will never forgive your apology. In the wake of the backlash surrounding YouTube personality Logan Paul, the video platform is finally responding to the controversy and what it's doing to ensure a video like this is never circulated again. Like many others, we were upset by the video that shared last week. A statement posted Tuesday on Twitter said of the vlog released in late December, and since deleted, in which Logan Paul showed an apparent suicide victim found while he and his friends were on a guided tour of Japan's Okigahara Forest, a space at Mount Fuji's base often referred to as Suicide Forest. Suicide is not a joke, nor should it ever be a driving force for views, the statement continued. We expect more of the creators who build their community on YouTube, as we're sure you do too. The channel violated our community guidelines, we acted accordingly, and we are looking at further consequences. Open letter to our community. Many of you have been frustrated with our lack of communication recently. You're right to be. You deserve to know what's going on.
Okay, so Spitfire aren't playing until 10 p.m. today.
Suicide is not a joke, nor it should be a driving force for views, as Ana Akana put it perfectly. That body was a person someone loved. You do not walk into a suicide forest with a camera and claim mental health awareness. It's taken us a long time to respond, but we've been listening to everything you've been saying. We know that the actions of one creator can affect the entire community, so we'll have more to share soon on steps we're taking to ensure a video like this is never circulated again. On January 1st, Paul released an initial statement apologizing for the video while defending its creation as a way to raise awareness for suicide and suicide prevention, end quote. A comment that was quickly bashed on social media. That prompted another apology from Paul the following day, this time on video. I made a severe and continuous lapse in my judgment, and I don't expect to be forgiven. I'm simply here to apologize, teary-eyed, Paul said.
Yeah, made to raise suicide prevention. Yeah.
I like how it's a
That's not what
teary-eyed
that
Paul.
claim's for. I'll tell you what that was for, though. Fucking damage control. That's what that was for. It didn't work, did it?
And I like how the article wrote it like he was actually crying when he acted like he was crying when he faked being colorblind.
Oh, get the fuck off.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, I heard about that colorblind thing, but I didn't know it was him until you mentioned it in your video.
Yeah. But let's read his tweet anyways. I'm sorry. This is a first for me. I've never faced criticism like this before. Because I never made a mistake, bro, like this before. He doesn't really say that. I'm just imitating him. I'm surrounded by good people and believe I make good decisions, but I'm still a human being. I could be wrong. Alright. I didn't do it for views. I get views. Yeah. Does it sound like it's just egotistical what he just said there?
Mm-hmm.
I did it because I thought I could make a positive ripple on the internet, not cause a monsoon of negativity. He causes a monsoon of negativity everywhere he goes.
Uh-huh.
He's a walking curse. This should be eradicated as
Walking
soon as
around
humanly
Japan, fucking
possible.
around with people who've got no bloody clue what's going on.
Mm-hmm. In all seriousness, after like laughing at that one Japanese dude who was like cursing him out and everything, we said, "Why don't you stop acting like a 5 years old child?"
Mm.
The only reason why I laughed that loud because as he was saying it, it made sense. Like as you said, Logan Paul and his buddy was just laying on like the street with like a squid and a fish in both his hands,
Yeah.
like he's being crucified or something.
Mm.
Anyways, that's never the intention. I intended to raise suicide awareness for suicide and suicide prevention, and while I do this every day, I've made a 15-minute TV show every single day for the past 460 plus days. I wonder how well that's doing. One may
Yeah, what the
understand that
fuck
it's
ever.
easy to get caught up in the moment without fully weighing the possible ramifications. Okay, I get that you
Caught up
can
in the
laugh.
moment. Listen, that's a load of shit, this whole thing. You see, it's one thing to say you got caught up in the moment, but here's the things that Logan Paul had to do before that video went public. Record it, review the footage, edit the footage, render the footage. All that before he hits the upload button. That's plenty of time to look at that and realise, wait a minute, that's probably not a very good idea to show a dead body on YouTube against their showing me laughing and prodding it and doing this, which is also against YouTube's policy guidelines. He had plenty of time to think about he had plenty of time to think about it, and he uploaded it anyway because he doesn't care.
I totally agree. And, you know, I kind of get that you could laugh nervously under this situation, but that was not nervous laughter at all.
No.
Just a light chuckle, maybe. People won't get that offended, but if you're just like full out laughing and cracking jokes.
Yeah, he was laughing. I haven't seen the video myself. I have no interest in doing so because that means another view for him. If I am to see the video, it's got to be a re-upload from somebody else. Because, you know, I am not giving him views, giving him money, just to see how bad it all really is, you know.
You can just see it on someone else's channel. I mean, I think he just taken it down.
Last I heard, it hadn't been taken. Last I heard, he hadn't taken it down. YouTube hadn't taken it down. Because, like I said, he doesn't care. All these people going out and giving him shit about it, they will have gone to his channel and seen the video for themselves. And what does that mean if they go and see it for themselves? That's another view. That's another payday. Why would you take a video down if it's doing that to you? Doesn't matter if it's negative.
Wait. No. It was taken down. It said a statement posted Tuesday on Twitter said of the vlog released in late December and since deleted in which Paul was showed impaired suicide victim found.
What? An apparent suicide victim?
Yeah, it said an apparent suicide victim. I guess it was written because I guess people are unsure whether it was.
It was a hanging fucking body, pale as shit, in the Japan's suicide forest. What do you mean apparent?
Yeah, that's kind of
It
sketchy
was a
too.
fucking dead body. It's like these people on the fucking news that say the so-called Islamic State. Just because they don't want to fucking upset people.
I don't know,
The
man.
Islamic State are Muslims, Islam, that commit terrorist acts in the name of Islam.
Yeah. I'm just gonna keep going. I'm often reminded of how big of a reach I truly have, and with great power comes great responsibility. I did see Akazan's reaction to that, and he laughed so hard when he quoted Spider-Man.
Okay.
But at the same time, Akazan has to look at this and say, okay, the quote was funny, but it's also true.
Mm.
Like I explained in my video. For the first time in my life, I'm regretful to say I handled that power incorrectly. It won't happen again. Bet. It will happen again.
Uh-huh.
I love everyone. I believe in people. I'm out here. Peace. Emoji. Hashtag Logang for life. Now let's rip on his video.
I made a severe and continuous lapse in my judgment. I don't expect to be forgiven. I'm simply here to apologize.
I'm checking out some of the Overwatch League, actually.
I wonder why. I wonder why that you're just simply there to apologize.
Here, get this.
It's
Get
not
this. This is really cool. When it's streaming live, you can go to the Overwatch League segment in the game. You can click watch now and it'll open up a browser to the Twitch stream.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Anyways.
So I'm sitting watching some of the Overwatch League on my PS4 right now.
I just like how the article said teary-eyed, and I don't really see tears in his eyes.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
So what we came across that day in the woods was obviously unplanned. And the reactions you saw on tape were raw, they were unfiltered.
Oh, I swear to gosh. I want to bust myself in the head. Raw unfiltered.
None of us knew how to react or how to feel. I should have never posted the video. I should have put the cameras down and stopped recording what we were going through. There's a lot of things I should have done differently, but I didn't. And for that,
Gee, I wonder why, because he always hangs around with yes men.
Uh-huh.
And I know I'm kind of, in that video, I repeated what Kid Behind the Camera said, but it's true.
Exactly.
If his manager or whatever allowed him to upload that video, it's the manager's fault it's raw. Well, I don't know why I said raw instead of well. Because I'm losing my train of thought. I'm just going to keep going until I remember.
bottom of my heart, I'm sorry. I want to apologize to the internet. I want to apologize to anyone who's seen the video. I want to apologize to anyone who has been affected or touched by mental illness or depression or suicide. But most importantly, I want to apologize to the victim and his family.
why did he think of that before, you know, recording the body? Now, I would have been less angry about the situation if he blurred out the whole body. You know, could be a stretch.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly.
And the fact he was
But he just
filming
blurred
this.
out the face so that that way, by blurring out the face, they don't know who it is. Therefore, if the family see it, they're not eligible to they can't sue him because they don't know who it is.
Yeah, that's. Okay, if like they just like filmed the body, like I said, I would be less mad. But different angles of the body,
Yeah.
it's stretching a little too far.
And then there's the whole, what if people never saw a dead body before? Why would you want to?
No, I think he was standing by it and he looked at the cameraman. He's like, "What? You never seen a dead body before?" It's like, what? Might be a freaking serial killer.
For my fans who are defending my actions,
Oh, you mean your 12-year-old audience who doesn't know right from wrong?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's just. Sorry, my dad checked on me because I was getting a little, you know. But seriously.
Mad.
No, he wasn't getting. Yeah, I was getting a little mad.
Yeah.
Anyways, those kids that are defending you, Logan, don't know any better. Okay? They don't know what's right from wrong.
Wait, are you recording again?
Yeah, I kind of am. You know, because I kind of wanted to do a follow-up on this and have us discuss it, you know. But
You could have
seriously.
said something first.
Yeah, I know, but
That caught me off guard there.
seriously though, man, like, didn't he just like suddenly forget that he had kids as, you know, his role model, or the other way around?
Yeah, yeah. If he has child fans, they see him as a role model, which is dumb.
No, it's not dumb, it's scary.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, that's right. It is. It is scary that somebody could be influenced like that.
No, let me interrupt you for a second. There was this one, like, Japanese woman that's living in the United States and was commenting on this. One of his fans says "Ching Chang Chong" or something like that and said, "Let the Japs kill themselves."
Fuck's sake!
Hashtag Logan for life.
Oh my fucking god!
Exactly.
Makes me sick. People like that.
But
That's either one of three people. It's either one of two people. Sorry. It's either a young kid with a racist father, or some fucking edgelord teen.
or three,
And
a troll.
Edge Edgelord went out of fashion a long fucking time ago, so I wish people would pack it in.
Alright. That was a lot to take in, but let's continue.
please don't. They do not deserve to be defended. The goal with my content is always to entertain, to push the boundaries, to be all inclusive.
Push the boundaries. Oh, you are funny, Jake Paul. Push the boundaries. I didn't think that he'd mean it literally. Like, was the way you acted in Japan not pushing the boundary enough? Ugh, whatever, dude.
In the world I live in, I share almost everything I do. The intent is never to be heartless, cruel, or malicious.
Are you... You know, people have been coming forward that your younger brother, Jake Paul, has been bullying them in
Oh,
high school.
so they are related.
Yes, they are. Jake is Logan's younger brother. That's why I'm
So this
so fed
scummy
up about
shit runs
this.
in the family then.
Yeah, that's why I'm so fed up about this. Because Logan is supposed to be the role model of Jake. Because he's the older
Well,
brother.
clearly he is. A very fucking bad role model, but he's clearly been a role model. Yeah, I briefly remember Jake Paul. I remember he did a really shit rap song which made a gag about PewDiePie losing his Disney sponsorship, only to end up losing his as a result of the scummy shit he'd done.
that was hilarious, man.
Yeah, that's like one of my favourite variants of the Curb Your Enthusiasm meme right there.
Yeah. But here's the thing with PewDiePie. He didn't really mean to be malicious.
Yeah, when PewDiePie fucks up, he at least does it by accident and, you know, doesn't want to hurt people's feelings. He rubs a lot of people the wrong way, but at least he's not a complete cunt.
Yeah, that's why... And oh my gosh, you have no idea how much of a hemorrhage I almost gave myself. When I saw a friend I used to know in school say that he will always defend Logan Paul.
Oh.
Like, I was like, are you serious? This is what upsets me the most. See, PewDiePie always gets the crap end of the stick. But the Paul brothers, barely a mark on them.
Mm.
I don't know if Paul brothers are giving the slippy to YouTube, which is probably what's been going on since YouTube
Well, you
did
see,
not.
the thing is, the brothers are high-profile members. So, when people bring in money for themselves on a huge scale, they also bring in money for YouTube on a huge scale. So, there's a chance that, so most of the time when stuff like this happens, they look the other way unless, you know, things get really, really bad.
As right now.
As it has right now, yes.
Alright, let's continue.
Like I said, I made a huge mistake. I don't expect to be forgiven.
So things like that, YouTube looks the other way with stuff like that. This is
Yeah.
why a lot of the good-natured YouTubers and stuff like that, that's why they suffer from things like demonetization or whatever. But you get scumbags like them not getting affected in any way whatsoever.
And I watched more of the video, and Logan Paul is like, I don't expect to be forgiven. Of course not.
Yeah, right. I mean, not that I really give a shit about anything he's saying about it, because it's all just damage control.
See, at least PewDiePie's
None of
apologies.
it's genuine. It's just damage control.
Exactly, at least PewDiePie's was genuine.
Hmm. I mean, come on, we've all said the N-word at something that's pissed us off once before. It's never had anything to do with, you know, race when we've said it.
Exactly. I only said that word one time, and that was not hard R either.
I'd never, not that I'd ever say it in front of anyone, or even in a party. It's always when I'm by myself. I at least have the self-control to do that. You know, not everybody does. And we all make mistakes.
Yeah. Anyways, let's continue with the video. You should be. Should be. You will not be better. No, it will not be better. See, teary-eyed. I see no tears on his face, and I'm inches away from my computer screen. No, centimeters. No tears.
Uh-huh.
So yeah, I exposed him. Think I beat Drama Alert at that. Next day, January 3rd, Paul tweeted
Well,
that he was...
let's not bring up Drama Alert. We don't want to go into a tangent about Killer Keemstar.
Good idea. The next day, January 3rd, Paul tweeted that he was taking time to reflect and would not be making any new vlogs, quote-unquote, for now.
In other words, he's waiting for the whole thing to blow over.
That is true. Many pushed YouTube to take action, waiting for a response to the controversy. The Google-owned site, not Google, Google-owned site, also addressed the lengthy lag time in making a statement. It's taken us a long time to respond, but we've been listening to everything you've been saying, YouTube said. We know that the actions of one creator can affect the entire community. Okay, they already said that.
In other words, we're hanging around and waiting to see if it's bad enough for us to actually take action because Logan Paul is a big breadwinner for us.
Yeah, that's what upsets me the most. Like, YouTube is praising the Paul brothers like they're freaking gods. Like...
Well, it's not that they're praising them. Like I said earlier, they're just looking the other way.
yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say.
Good night out there, whatever you are.
You know what? It kind of... What makes me feel worse about this is that I used to have a Japanese exchange student at my school. And just like how I mentioned in that video,
yes.
I just hope this does not affect her in any way, shape, or form. Or her family, because... I'm just at a loss of words, man. Like, if I were in the forest and I was recording, I saw a dead body. You see, I keep the camera to my face, and I do not show it at all. And if there are cops nearby,
or at least, you know, there are good ways for a good use for recording a dead body. Like, you know, but don't put it on the fucking internet. Give it to the police for evidence, you know?
Yeah.
But don't fucking put it on YouTube and laugh about it.
It's so funny how he calls the people he hang out with good people.